Hey guys, what up, Viking82 here, back with a new Viking Orations. Got another review for you today, and this time around I'm going to be talking about the brand new single from the band Fear Factory, entitled Disruptor, which is the first single off of their forthcoming 11th full-length album, Aggression Continuum, due out June 18th on Nuclear Blast Records. And yeah, Fear Factory, they've been around since 1990, playing their brand of industrial death metal early on. Now they're kind of more of a industrial groove metal type band, and yeah, they've been around for quite a while. And as I said, this is their 11th full-length album, though a couple places, including the Fear Factory Facebook page, is saying it's their 10th, but after double checking the metal archives, it's clearly their 11th. So I don't know if either I'm just miscounting or somebody else is, but regardless, this new album is the follow-up to 2015's Genexus, which was also released on Nuclear Blast Records. And even though Burton C. Bell, the vocalist, left the band just last year, his vocals are on this new album, and it will be the last time we will hear his vocals. But yeah, you know, I know their last several albums have been kind of getting mixed reviews with people, just from the ones that I've talked to and what I've been seeing online and everything. But, you know, when I heard that they had announced a new single, I was anxious to check it out. And I gotta say, if this is any indication of what this new album is like, then I am all for it. It starts with a bell roaring out, Disruptor! And then you're hit with Dino's just heavy, you know, chunky guitar riffing. And I gotta say, Burton's vocals here just sound so sick and so pissed off, and it really harkens back to the early days of Fear Factory, in my opinion. You know, just listen to when he says, you know, the line, I refuse. He just says it with such a growl. He's getting awful close to their old death metal days on that particular part, and just throughout this whole song, I think. The guitars have a nice heavy tone to them, very chunky riffs. You know, Dino's kind of got that, I guess you can say, a signature sound that he has. The bass is equally as heavy here and right up front in the mix, which is, you know, what I like. It's not overly, you know, in the mix. It's not like overpowering anything else, but it's definitely right up there, and it's very heavy, very chunky, and I absolutely love it. Very good drum sound and production on here. There's some really good rolls and fills, I think, really good patterns. And I just love the double bass work on here. It's just super fast. I just love that kind of, you know, start-stop, you know, quick double bass that he does. And, you know, being an industrial tinged band, you know, keyboards and synth have always been a staple of the Fear Factory sound, obviously. And yeah, on here they are used, but they are mostly used during the clean vocal parts as kind of an accent to Burton's vocals. And they definitely sound suitably cold and robotic, which, you know, with Fear Factory and what they're all about, it's just absolutely perfect in my opinion. One other thing that I kind of picked out here, about the 2:18 mark, there's this really cool riff that comes in, and when you combine it with the bass, which is, you know, even more audible here than throughout the rest of the song, and then that drum roll style drum beat that he does and the double bass, it is just such a headbangable part of that song, and I absolutely loved it. Overall, I think this is just a badass song, and I am very excited for this new album, and to hear Burton's final work with the band. I know they've had a lot of issues over the years, and, you know, it's not the first time that he has left the band, but yeah, you know, I've always been kind of more of a Dino fan personally. I love Bell's vocals, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to everything, you know, I know a lot of people think Dino's an asshole or whatever, but, you know, when you kind of balance out the two sides of the story, you know, who's to say? But I've always been a Dino fan. So yeah, I'm very excited for this new album. Go check out the new single, and definitely, if you like it, pre-order the new album. I know I'm going to. And yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.